just throwing away these things that have now shown up 3 times in this video series. So just get back to what I was doing. What's going on YouTube? Mr. Football here today, and today I'm back with episode 3 of our Time Capsule football gear series. Time Capsule series, if you've not been paying attention to this series, or you're just now getting to the channel somehow, this is a channel where, this is a series at least, where I go back and look at old football gear. I've acquired a lot over the years, and it's basically the span of things that I've acquired on this channel, possibly either before the channel was started or then during the time that you guys are watching. But a lot of this gear today is going to spawn back to like when I was actually playing football. At least that's what I think is in here. I've kind of taken a peek what's in here. This isn't how I originally stored them. It was just what was given to me. This is going to be some old stuff, and this should be full of football gloves. It's Under Armour box, Charge RC. I did a review on these tennis shoes. They're like a running shoe a long time ago. I don't really remember them being that good. What did I pay for them? $120? Yeah, probably not good. I don't really remember wearing them for a whole lot, but I got the box for them. But anyway, here's the box, just as it sits here today. I really don't know what all I'm going to find in here. I'm hoping that I can find my gloves that I had when I played in high school, and possibly even before then, just to kind of show you guys what I used in high school. I don't know if I've ever made that I don't know if you guys know that on the channel or what I used. I've probably talked about it. But to be honest, when we go through this box today, I really don't know what to call some of these things. I mean, I knew the name at some point, but now I don't. So, be looking at mostly old football gloves today. And we'll just kind of start here in no particular order, just kind of start at the top. Newman Gloves. Those are old. Some of my viewers that are probably older might have used these. They're legit. They're leather. They don't fit me. See my thumb, it don't fit. But yeah, they're nice. They're like a padded glove. It'd be like a Lyman glove. But Newmans are old school. I never actually used these, by the way. And I'm going to try to give you maybe at least a little background, a little story on each pair, I should say, as I go through here. So hopefully we'll get a nice stack of these. Okay, so I think these are some Nike batting gloves. I don't remember those. I think those are my sister's. Here's a pair. Some of you that have probably been around for a long time and seen what the NFL guys would wear back in the day, these are some of the Reebok gloves. Reebok used to be the official sponsor of the NFL, and so all the things that players wore, for at least if they didn't have a contract with another team, or not another team, but another brand, like Nike or Adidas or something like that. Most teams were wearing Adidas stuff, or excuse me, what am I trying to say? Reebok. You just don't hear Reebok anymore. They're pretty much in the CrossFit game. But these gloves are interesting. I mean, a lot of people may remember these. I remember just how functional they were. They weren't a bad pair of gloves. They're just really dirty. They used to be black and white. But I've had these for a long time. These were given to me. Let's see if we can pull out another set of something similar. Here's some Adidas Lyman gloves. Now I want to say that I got these when the Razorbacks were switching from Adidas to Nike. And so like these are super old school. They're kind of got a leather palm, really nice gloves. I guess I didn't realize some of the things I did have out here. But yeah, really nice. Lots of good padding in the areas you need it. No padding on the hands, at least the palms. But yeah, those are nice. No idea what they're called. They're just a padded Lyman glove from Adidas. We've at least hit a couple different brands here in the first part of the video. Let's find another pair. Okay. Now these, I don't really remember using a whole lot, so these are probably pretty new. I don't think I'm gonna be able to give you a name of these, but I remember buying these really cheap. And these are like old school Nike gloves, Nike receiver gloves. Couldn't tell you the name of them right now, but they're kind of nice. You know, they don't have a strap or anything, so they're just a real lightweight glove. And the crazy thing is guys, this is where gloves came from, okay? It's not what, you know, you players are probably wearing this season. Hopefully we have a season at this point. Okay, figured I'd just give that update. It is 2020 if you guys are watching this in the far distant future. And so, you know, coronavirus. And these are nice. I just don't really remember ever using these. But decent grip. I mean, Nike stuff was good back then. Just don't really remember these as much. Here's a pair of gloves. Now, I did use these in high school, okay? But I only used these for practice. So, like, I want to say, like, senior year probably. You know, I would have practice gloves that I would wear and then wear like my game gloves, which I just saw them in here. So we're gonna get to see my game gloves. Basically these old Nike gloves I got at, and these are really beat up. I mean, these are true leather. They're just Lyman gloves. I played, you know, defensive line and offensive tackle back in high school. If y'all didn't know that already. But yeah, these are super nice, but you know, you can tell like I got some wear and use out of these. I'm pretty sure I got these at TJ Maxx. These would be pretty much equivalent to like what colleges would have used back then. You know, just like a standard Lyman glove, and sometimes that kind of stuff shows up at TJ Maxx, ironically. And so my hands are, yeah, they're gonna smell a little musty after this is all said and done. We're pretty much going into some things that, now, okay, so I want to say these are like the Evo something from Under Armour. I really like these gloves. These gloves might have came out like my sophomore, junior year maybe. Look at these, they're starting to split here. That's crazy. They're so old. They're probably gonna fall apart on me right here. Oh, look at that. Something black got on me. What in the world? I guess it's something that's sticky that's holding these down. That's so weird. Okay, well, we'll just try to put these back in their place. But yeah, I really like these gloves back in the day. Really liked them. Don't really remember the name. But like, I can remember, I wanna say, these gloves were on, like, I remember these because I think they were on the cover of like NCAA, either because it had Michael Crabtree on the cover, whatever NCAA that is. I'm just not, it slipped my mind. But these gloves were on it. And I was a big fan of, like, I wouldn't say I was a big fan of Texas Tech, but I liked Under Armour. I liked like Michael Crabtree. Texas Tech was good back in like '09. So these gloves I kind of associated with them. Obviously, I'm a Razorback fan, true, but, you know, had a good appreciation for what they were doing down there in Lubbock, especially rocking that Under Armour. Okay, wow. Let's try to keep going, and we will just keep progressing. So, because some of these are kind of moldy, and have not seen the light of day in quite some time. Okay, so these, I want to say, these are your original Superbads. Right there. Pretty cool. And I can remember I bought these off Nike.com when kind of they were first introduced. And I thought I was gonna use them, I think in football season. But I think I went with the gloves that I'm about to show you after this. What's nice about, I guess I say what's nice, but like what's different about some of these gloves is not all of them have, straps. Like this doesn't have like a strap to, tighten it down. They actually were more, I guess form fit in a way, and would just kind of loosen up there as you put them on. Obviously that's a lot different from what today's standard is, but there it is. So those are cool. Original Superbads. Now I want to say these are dated for probably like 2007, 2008, somewhere around in there. Okay. I do not remember what these gloves are called, to be honest. Okay. I know that they kind of had like a limited run. They're part of the Under Armour Metal series, which was like a special type of Under Armour. It was like a special line of their compression stuff. But these were the gloves that I wore in my final 2 seasons of high school football. I wore it junior year and senior year. I wore them, pretty much we played 11 games, I guess 12 if you count the scrimmage you play. We played 12 games, won the playoffs, and we lost in the first round of the playoffs that year. But we were conference champions that year as well. But I wore these gloves pretty much just games only. Did not use them in practice at all. And then obviously on any practice day, I never wore them. Even on walkthrough, didn't need them. Pretty much just used them games only. They got, 2 years of use of them. Then senior year, we went to the playoffs. And, they played the same. We played the same amount of games. So about 24 games these have under them as far as actually playing. So they're in decent shape. And what I want to do someday is get a shadow box of all my football equipment that I had in high school, and put my jerseys in there, or at least put one of them in there, and put that stuff kind of in commemorated, I guess. I don't know. It's just something fun because the gear was a big deal to me. So I guess I just want to preserve these. All right, Butters is totally in, he's inside this pants. Hang on, he's inside these, hang on. What are you doing? Hanging out with all these pairs of Nike pants that I can't get rid of? What are you doing? And then the light starts to go off. As soon as we... All right, I guess you're just going to stay in there. Anyway, back to the video. So those were high school gloves. Can't really remember the name of them at this time. But these were awesome. And the funny thing is they have these would be great for, it's a hybrid receiver glove. They had decent, it had padding on the back, which, is just what I had at the time. And they were good. So, and I've kind of pretty much stayed, if I played football, I pretty much stayed to this style of glove from there on out. So those were nice. Moving on to some other ones here. And some of these are really getting down here in age. Here's some Nike gloves. Can't remember the name of them. These have decent grip. I'm pretty sure I got these from TJ Maxx, if I'm being honest. But not much really there. I've seen different variations of this glove. I want to say I have another pair of these in white and black, and they have a leather palm, I want to say. But I could be completely wrong where I'm getting this. So Going to sophomore year of high school, we played, I think I did the same thing with these, only used them in games only. We played, how many games that year? We went to the second round of playoffs, so we would have played, I guess, 13 games. We were 8-4, I think. Lost the second round. And these were some Lyman gloves. I actually remember where I bought these. I got these off eBay at the time, and really like these. I mean, there's a true Lyman glove. These may have been some of the first Lyman football gloves that Under Armour came out with. So these lasted a good while, but like they really weren't that great, to be honest. But like, I guess it was good for my sophomore year. I didn't play a whole lot my sophomore year, so they were nice for that. Anyway, and then the last two pairs of gloves I think were kind of around the same time period. But like, these were my first football gloves that I ever had. Okay, and they were Fingerless Gloves. I'm pretty sure I got them out at the Hibbett Sports out here. Oh man, they're so old. They're now starting to, you know, I'm not even gonna put them on. Like, I mean, they've done their job. But yeah, they're just fingerless gloves. I didn't cut these. I mean, this is how they were made. They're even stitched right up here, so like, you know, they don't fray out or whatever. But they got a big hole in them, and they were true leather. I mean, it was good stuff. I don't remember how much I paid for these, but they were just like, they're basically the gray version of this black set. I mean, it's the same one. So, what size are these? It'd be amazing if you could still see the size. Anyway, but yeah, that's those. And finally, these gloves are really moldy. I hope I'm really, they've just been sitting in a box forever. These are basically like your F1 gloves. These might even be called the F1s. But I can remember playing like, I won't put these away because they're moldy, but these were really nice gloves. Really like these. They're basically like the F-Series gloves now that Under Armour has. And I used them when we played like backyard football, you know, and that was basically the only reason I never actually, I might have used them. I don't think I ever used them like actually playing football. I mean, they were receiver gloves. I didn't need them. Played offensive line, defensive line, so I didn't really need them. But that's some really old stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all the gloves I have, other than what's in the box up there, like more current, modern things. And even some things in that box, we'll go back to that time period almost too. I mean, I've got probably, if I count back to at least, you know, these gloves, I mean, that's like 2006. I mean, you're talking 14 years worth of football gloves. And, you know, do I buy football gloves every year? Pretty much. I know it's weird to think of it that way, but yeah, I've been a collector for a long time, and I wouldn't even say like, and most of it's like, you know, I use a lot of this stuff too, but I've had a hard time getting rid of things, and so I don't know if that's just like the hoarder nature in me to keep things, but like, I don't know. I mean, I guess these haven't done well in the box, so I need to figure out another way to store them. I mean, some of them aren't. I mean, I think it's just fun to go back in time and look at some of this stuff. Even if nobody watches this video, obviously if you're watching this to the end, I want to say I'll just give you a big thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. And I guess where I'm at now in this video series is like, you know, what do we want to see next? Because I'm trying to look up here and just kind of see what's next for me to do in here. You know, a lot, we could do probably several things right in a row. I could probably do cleats someday. And I want to say that there's probably one more set of things. One day I want to do jerseys and stuff. So, I mean, I guess I've got a lot to do with this series. So, I guess I'm not crazy. But No, I am. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it. So, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can get updated when we have new videos come out every Tuesday and Thursday. And we live stream on the weekends because you can possibly win a nice new set of football gloves. You never know what we're giving away until you show up on the live stream either on Saturday or Sunday, depending on what's going on with us, what I'm doing. Tomorrow will be a Sunday one. Anyway, be sure to check us out on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me at Mr. Football Coach, and on Twitter you can find me at Mr. Football Coach, and that's MRFB Coach on Twitter, and you can find me there. We'll see you guys next time. Mr. Football out.
Perfect.